Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another video by your girl here, Big Bubbly Beauty. So today I pulled the trigger. I bought from a brand that I have heard so much about on YouTube from my favorite YouTubers like Best Dressed, and it is like the epitome of just YouTube fashion. I feel like everyone kind of aspires to get something from this brand, and that is REFORMATION. So they were having a summer sale a while back, and unfortunately I did not film this video in time to make use of that sale for you guys so that you guys could go up and pick up these pieces. One of the things is that they recently got an extended sizes line. So people like myself who are a bit bigger could actually try out the brand. It is very trendy, and I did feel very excluded before because it seemed like they catered to one specific body type really, and not any others. And it did feel very, I don't want to say sad, but in a way it kind of was, that I couldn't participate in this thing that my favorite YouTubers were loving. And I really wanted to try it out, wanted to see what the difference was. They are more sustainably made and ethically made. It still is quite trendy, but at least it has a lower impact on the environment. Now, it does come with a price tag for sure, and half of that I think is because of the sustainability, and half of that I think is because of the trendiness of the brand. But you really can't go anywhere on the internet without hearing at least once about REFORMATION if you're into fashion on YouTube at all. So I pulled the trigger on the summer sale because the pieces were at least somewhat more affordable, still very expensive, but not exorbitantly so. I don't mind paying $100 to $150 for a good quality dress. I mind paying $400 for one because I don't care how sustainable it is. That's just too much pain on my bank account. But anywhere from $100 to $200 for a very good, very well-made, high-quality dress isn't so bad. Now, the problem with this was that their sale items are not returnable. They usually have a great return policy, and I think even for Canada now, because they have a store in Toronto. However, the sale stuff was non-returnable, so I scoured that size chart to make sure that these pieces were going to fit before I ordered. I mean, one or two mistakes, but they are very easily fixable, and this stuff is such good quality that I would take it to a tailor. Like, it is that good. That is the one thing that I want to talk about, is the quality of these pieces. I had high expectations, right? I had very high expectations of the quality because of the price tag that came with them. And holy cow, they are such good quality. I don't think I've ever held such good quality clothing in my hands, almost ever. The feel of the pieces and just the way they're constructed, you can tell why it costs as much as it does for some of the pieces, because just the stitching is great. The quality of the fabric itself, especially the linen ones, is actually thick. I was blown away by the quality of the clothing. Even with my high expectations, I was still blown away. So I did want to mention that because that is one thing that I think is really good. If you want a quality piece that's going to last you for a long time, REFORMATION might be where it's at. And they have a sale, I think, at least once a year, their summer sale. So if you're patient enough, you can snag a great piece at a bit more of an affordable price. It's not that affordable, but it makes it more realistic. And then the cost per wear of each item is going to be so much higher because it's going to last you so much longer. So with that, let's get into it. So the first thing I got is this gorgeous gingham wrap dress. Now, pick me bitch vibes, anyone? I couldn't resist. And little details like the tiered skirt, the purposeful raw hem here and here on the tiering, but then you can see the quality hem sewn into the fabric here. Like, it feels nice. The wrap silhouette is great. The only problem I have with it is it's a little snug on my arms. I did get the right size for my bust and my hips and my waist, but the arms were a tad bit smaller than I was expecting. However, it's not unwearable. Like, I can wear it. It's not an issue. It just means that I can't easily take it on and off. So it is not a dress you want to wear to the beach, but it is a great summer dress. And this is the Callista dress, and the extended sizes, size 3X, and it's in the color Sane, and I got it for $100.50. So yeah, that's that dress. Keeping with the dresses is this gorgeous red one. Now I paired it with a little white tee in the try-on clip just because of the spaghetti straps, and I knew I was going to have to do that anyways because I can't go without a bra or a strapless bra because it's just too painful. So I did pair it with a t-shirt, but I did plan on pairing it with a t-shirt. So the one thing that I was blown away with by this is that this and the other one were 100% linen, but this one is so thick. Like I could not see through that. It is lined in the bust. It's not lined in the skirt, but it has this shirring in the back, so it has some stretch, which actually meant that I probably could have sized down because it is a tiny bit loose around the waist, and I probably could have gone with a 2X, but I didn't know with my bust the way it is, with the size chart that they had available, it sounded like I did need the 3X just to fit it. I did not take into account the stretchy panel in the back. With a dress like this one, it made more sense because it's a wrap dress and I want the extra volume to wrap around. I did not quite think about that with this one as much, but I still like it. I still wear it quite a bit. I just belt it occasionally so that it gives my waist a little bit more definition. And this was the Tory dress. It was $91.50 in the color Cherry. I still can't believe this piece. This is probably the piece that blew me away the most with the quality. And I love that it has adjustable straps. Because initially I wore it, I was like, ooh, I don't know about this. It's quite low. And then I realized that, hey, I can adjust it and made it much more wearable. So this is great. Next, I went for a top. It is called the Jane top, and it was $60, and I got it in a size 22. Again, it has the panel on the back where it stretches. Now, this isn't in linen. This is more in viscose, and so I was actually a little worried about it being sheer, but it is fully lined. Like the front is fully lined with the same pattern and material as the outside. It's on the inside, which is just such attention to detail and quality that I didn't expect. I mean, I should have expected some quality for the money, but still, this top is like constructed gorgeously and it's not that bad at $60. I mean, the original price was much higher, but I love polka dots, and this has a little sweetheart neckline to go along with these straps. They're a little bit thicker, so I can actually wear that with a bra with thinner straps. So this one is adorable, and I love how it fits and how it sits. I love this one. It's so good. So lastly, I did get 2 pairs of pants. One I stepped very far outside my comfort zone with, and these are a pair of paper bag waisted leopard print wide leg pants in a size 24. Now, because of the print, I did not want them to be tight. I was worried that if they were tight, they would make me look much larger and emphasize every problem area. I actually think I got it wrong. If I'd gotten them a size smaller, I think I would have liked them a little bit more. I actually don't care that they make my stomach look a little bit bigger because they feel so nice, but I do think that I should have gone a size down to a 22. These were the Jackie pant in a size 24, pattern Bengal or Bengal, and they cost $82.50, which isn't actually a bad price for a good quality pair of pants. Now these are linen as well, and they're so breathable. Like, I love linen. It isn't the softest fabric, but it's very well structured and it breathes so well in the summer. But these are honestly thick enough. I could probably wear them in the winter to work as well and not have any problems. Like, these are just such a good quality pair of pants, and I really like them. I do wish I'd picked a better color and a slightly smaller size, but again, because of the tie at the waist, it actually doesn't matter as much because I can make them fit my waist. And so they're not going to fall down because I can tie them up. I do have to figure out what to do with the paper bag portion of them, but otherwise they're just so funky and such a statement. I do wish that I'd gotten more of a versatile piece because of the quality of them rather than a more trendy piece, but I can't help it. Every time I look at this pattern, I just love it. I don't know why. I think I'll still get a lot of wear out of them. It'll just be a little bit harder to style. Finally, because everyone, literally everyone, talks about Reformation jeans, I thought I would give them a try. I didn't think that I would be able to tell quality on a pair of jeans, but I can. Like, I love American Eagle jeans, don't get me wrong, but you can tell that they're made more for stretch. They're not made as much to last forever, well as these. These are quite a stiff denim. Like, they barely have any stretch to them. They're quite stiff, but they're still soft, which is very surprising. And they fit okay. Like, they're not unwearable. They are a little gapey at the back, but honestly, I love the fit everywhere else and the feel of these jeans so much that I might just get them tailored, which is a first for me. That I might just tailor that little gap in the back, because out of all the things that could have gone wrong with a pair of jeans buying from a store that you've never bought from before, that is a very minimal thing. So these do require a little bit of tailoring, but then they'll be perfect. And I think I'll get so much wear out of these jeans. They are such, I can't even describe it. They're such thick denim. They're so good quality, and the stitching's great, and just, they're soft. Like, how? I don't know. And they look great too. So these are the Candace High bootcut jeans, and they were $75 in a size 22 in the color Jamaica. So that is it for my first ever purchase from Reformation. I have to say, I actually see what the hype is about, just feeling the quality of the clothes. Admittedly, the fit, I guess the model that they use isn't quite my body type, but I can't really blame the brand, because a lot of times stores don't have that fit that is my body type anyways. It does take some searching for me to find that, and certain pieces I didn't quite get in the right size just because I was a little too timid and didn't trust the size chart, so I went bigger because then I could take it in if needed, whereas I can't add more fabric if it's too small. I think overall, these are such good quality pieces. It's actually insane how good the stitching is, how good the quality of the fabric is. I mean, you can get other good quality things that have great stitching, especially from a lot of ethical brands, because they pay their workers a fair wage, and that means the clothing actually has some care put into it, and therefore the stitching quality is a little bit better usually. However, just the fabrics that they pick, I'm very surprised and just happy. I'm very happy with all of it. So I know it sounds like I'm trying to make excuses for the things that didn't fit, but really it's such a minor issue with the things that didn't fit, and the actual overall cost of the fixes for them is so minor that compared to the quality and the construction of the piece, it's so worth it. Like, the amount of money I paid for these things is actually quite fair. I think that the full price items I wouldn't pull the trigger on necessarily, just because I would want it to be perfect for that price, which is a little unrealistic, I know. But I can see where some of the cost comes from. Not only is it trendy, but it's just really well made. I did pick some pieces that would be harder for me to style, but a lot of the pieces I did pick are just very easy to wear, everyday kind of wear. And I'm very happy to finally get to add these to my wardrobe. Now that I filmed this try-on haul, I can just start wearing them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you an honest opinion and that you guys liked what I had to say and what I talked about. If I talked too much, let me know in the comments down below, and what you would like to hear about future hauls, or what you would like to hear about different companies, what kind of companies you would like to see me review in the future. But for now, that is everything, and I hope you have a wonderful day, beautiful people. Bye!